Chieftain Adamu berates Buhari, OSINBAJO, and their wives and also others for shunning burial. Okay. Adamu Garba, a former presidential aspirant, has berated President Buhari, Vice President Professor Yemi OSINBAJO, and their wives for staying away from the burial of Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Ibrahim ATTAHIRU, and other senior officers of the Nigerian Army on Saturday. As Daily Post rightly observed, President Buhari and his vice OSINBAJO were conspicuously missing at the burial of late Chief of Army Staff, General Ibrahim ATTAHIRU, and others on Saturday. ATTAHIRU and other 10 senior officers died in a plane crash in Kaduna on Friday when the Beechcraft 350 aircraft came down due to bad weather. The burial rites was attended by top dignitaries in the Nigeria's armed forces, and they were laid to rest at the National Military Cemetery. And Adamu, an APC chieftain, wondered why even the first and second ladies could not accompany Fatia ATTAHIRU, wife of the deceased army chief, to her late husband's burial. In a series of tweets on Sunday morning, of course, tweets as always, he said, "In a war situation, we lost 4 generals, majors, and lieutenants, yet neither the president nor his wife, Senate president, nor his deputy speaker, nor his deputy deem it fit to grace the burial." Even the wife of the COAS was neither accompanied by the first lady or second lady. Only 2 governors, Zulum and Boni, with a few ministers, have attended, while Governor Wike is having a political rally. Other governors are attending a wedding in Kano. I saw the video of the wife of the late COAS walking to pay her last respect to her husband with a few friends. I was heartbroken. Yet most of these leaders may say they have very important reasons why they didn't attend. Coincidentally, none of them would sacrifice 30 minutes for the life of soldiers who died trying to protect us. The highest level of officers in our land, how can that be? For them, Twitter is enough for condolences, but they can go campaigning all over the country during elections. Apparently, the only thing that matters to our leaders is not us or even the most senior members of their appointees, but political power. Honestly, at this point, Adamu Garba just speaks at this point, to be very honest. No disrespect to him, but I think I've never seen someone so openly and shamelessly sycophantic. Like, it's what modern day youth would describe as pick-meism. Pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me. You're trying to be noticed. Every issue, there is never, rarely, I'm not trying to, discredit his ability to make intelligent, comments and stuff, but rarely do I ever see him comment on current issues with a sense of intelligence or logical reasoning. The fact is very much impromptu. Again, he died and the burial is like the next day. Of course, logistically, it's unrealistic to, well, of course, we understand they have more resources, but again, logistically, it's a bit unrealistic to expect that the whole of Nigeria will show up, first of all. And second of all, you're now looking at the wives of these people. Why? How do they, listen, why are we not attacking them and their wives? I'm so sorry, because for the NSAS protests, you were not as vocal. You were not as vocal when the lives were lost, because at the end of the day, those were the real soldiers. Come and fight me. That is it. What do you want to say? At this point, I've just learned with Adamu Garba, just don't react to what he says, because he's such a pick-me. Pick-me's all my days. We understand that you want to get somewhere. You are a former presidential aspirant. We get it. Okay, it's enough. It's okay. We understand. But it's like, how can you just be openly pick-me-ish? How? It's embarrassing. It is so embarrassing. But at least you're being open with your true intentions, and we know that you want to be there. But again, it's just like, of all the things you could have noted, from this is that the wives did not attend. What do you mean? When other things happen, when children are dying, when the NSAS protest happened, what were these wives doing? You don't call them out on certain things like that. Again, no offense, but if this man of course, being at the top of his, army, hierarchy or whatever, if he was really respected and loved by the people of Nigeria, you think that there would not be a whole showstop. Obviously, death is obviously a dark topic, and of course, it's a hard conversation, but we have to have it. Because I can count on my fingers that there are people who are not even in political positions, and God forbid, if they should pass, the whole of Nigeria will literally stop, and we will stop and pause, and we will just be like, what is going on here? Nigerians can make that happen. We can make the whole world stop because one of us is gone. Why? Because we connect to them and they've done something meaningful for us. Good luck to this man, or RIP to this man. But unfortunately, there's never emotion attached to whatever he's doing. Why? Because the body that he represents is not the best. The body he represents is killing more people every single day, and the body that he represents is very hypocritical. That's it. So again, this heroism thing, okay, fine. Subjectively, it's your prerogative to think that he's a hero in his own right. Absolutely. But then when we talk about real heroes, in my opinion, heroes that died while singing their national anthem with their blood on the flag of this country, everyone is silent. Well, not everyone, but the top people are silent. I mean, there was literally a video of El-Rufai trying to fake his tears somewhere. I don't know. I don't know if he was crying, but then it was so nasty. Like, come on now. He used his mask to clean his eyes and clean his nose. At this point, in this time and period, in this age and time, it's like, come on now. So again, this all does not feel genuine. This all does not give genuine vibes. The people that were there were not even, like, what do you expect them to do, to be very honest? Obviously, it's sad. Good luck to his family, and hope they can come out of this. But then, it's just, what was the point? What was the issue with this? Someone says Buhari could not come because his makeup artist was not available. Some would even argue that Buhari cannot even come. Why? Because he's not even alive. Somebody says, maybe there was a suspicious plot to overthrow the government, and one of two of those that traveled with him were in the picture. Maybe the plane was blown up mid-air. If so, the presidency may have acted on intelligence gathered from foreign allies. Otherwise, why should the president and his vice stay away? There must be something the government does not want us to hear. When you hear the COAS speak, you notice his boldness as if it's the president that is speaking. Kaduna Mafia, just my opinion. Again, it's obviously shocking. I mean, my opinion is logistically, of course, you understand they have resources that will literally get them anywhere in any minute, fine. But then the bear was really impromptu and all that. But then again, as this person said, which is a really good point, for the position that this man was, it's very odd. It's a different thing. I think where Adamu Garba is coming from is like, okay, fine. Why would the president and the vice not appear? But then now extending it to their wives. Okay, come on, calm down now. Okay, because you just focus on their wives more than anything else. But the fact just remains that yes, it's very odd as to how the vice and the president himself they didn't show up, because they should, and that's just what it is. Like, they should actually show up, but then they didn't. So again, it's sad, but of course there's something. Put what you think in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.